Hello and welcome to a first look at Cobalt Core. I'm your host, the deck builder guy. Yeah, you know me, I play deck builders. You remember that? Yeah, I haven't been covering as many lately, but yeah. I had a feeling that this game was going to be good because I was told by, I would estimate 7 or 8 different people, hey, you should check out Cobalt Core. People were coming out of the woodworks, hey man, you played Cobalt Core yet? So here I am, I've played it. And they're right, this game's really good. I was not sent a key for this game. I bought it myself. They weren't on any of the key websites. It's not a big deal. Doesn't bother me. But this is a roguelike deck builder. Yeah, you know the deal. It hits pretty much every mark. I will say this game has one of the more fleshed out stories of a game in the genre. Like the deck building is fun and it's very satisfying, but the writing, it works for me, I guess is what I would say. It has a lot of goofy little dialogue interactions, which make me go, ha, good one. They hit the right balance for me anyway, of being like humorous, but also with something going on in the background. So if you just want to skip the video, you don't want to see the gameplay, I'll tell you this game's a thumbs up from me. If you do want to see the gameplay, I could see myself doing a series on this game if people like it. So, without any further ado, let's get into it, shall we? The concept of this game is it's like a time loop thing, and you're flying a spaceship to try to reset the time loop, and you get 3 pilots who select, when you select the pilots, that selects your card pool, is my understanding. I'm just gonna play. What I've decided is for this video, I'm going to play on normal instead of trying to jump into a harder difficulty, and I'm going to play a build that I've already played so that I don't embarrass myself and die early, because it's going to be a lot better if you can get an actual feel for the game. Anyway, they have profile select, so if you want to run multiple profiles you can, always a nice thing to see. They have a okay settings menu. You know, clickable arrows, acceptable. I like a 100 scale for my volume more than a 10 scale, but this is acceptable. You can also toggle the music and the volume, turn on full screen, off full screen. It has this pixelated font, but if you can't read it, you can turn this off, which is very nice. I will turn off screen shake for you, although I will say I didn't notice it. You know what? I bet I did notice it. I'll turn it off anyway. I think it's better for the viewing experience. And background motion, I will set this to reduced. I don't know if I've ever told you guys about this, but when I played Monster Train a lot, I used to have the moving background on, and one of my viewers, I think it was actually Dusk, said, hey, like, that's really jarring to me. Can you turn it off? And so now if they have the option to turn stuff like that off, I like to. Although, I might turn it on. Actually, you know what? I'll turn it on and then I'll turn it off just in case, basically, is my thought. I'll turn it off later. But I actually think that it does do a lot for this game's aesthetic. Anyway. Let's get into it. I'm gonna hit continue here, but continue is just taking me to the select screen because I won my first run. No big deal, I'm just a genius. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters. Your starting crew is Dizzy, Riggs, and Perry. I also like to say the tutorialization in this game is like it's so fast. The tutorial is like maybe 3 minutes. It's very impressive because I did not once feel lost. The game is extremely intuitive. It's very easy to learn, and I'm a big proponent of games like this, deck builders, being easy to learn. I think it should be a major focus of the game because it makes it a lot easier to get people into the game if they can pick it up quickly. So let's get to it. Yeah, and also 4 difficulties: normal, hard, harder, and hardest. I'm gonna just play on normal here, but hardest is much harder, basically. Then there's 5 ships, but you have to unlock them by doing different things, like win on hard for the second ship, get 40 different artifacts to unlock the 3rd, win a run without any of the starting characters for the 4th, and win 10 runs for the 5th. And then there's 2 hidden characters that you have to do something unknown to unlock. There's also a randomize button, and this game does have seeding. I'm not exactly sure how you put in a seed. Oh, what the... Oh, right, so when you finish a run, you get a little memory of each of the characters' stories, and that's what this is. You can go replay them. I heard there's a motorcycle going down the road. I didn't hear it all the way. I thought it was my computer fucking grinding. I was gonna freak. Please select boot option. Ah, whale bonus. Cool. I'm not gonna... I'll actually read some of the dialogue to you, or I'll pause to let you read it, one of the two, because it is pretty good. Place Warp Prep. So Warp Prep is our starting relic here. Gain a shield and then evade. Don't worry, I'll explain everything when we get in combat. The random boss artifact. Ooh, that sounds... I don't like that. I'll take 2 random cards to type A. Okay, cool. Don't worry, I'll explain everything to you. So, here's how it goes, right? Run starts, we're already in combat. It's your basic deck builder setup. Draw 5, 3 energy per turn. The colors of the cards corresponds to which pilot they are, so Riggs' cards are these orange cards, Parry's are purple, the basics are for everyone, and blue is for Dizzy. And each of these characters has a different role, and if you hover over them you can get the idea. Like Parry's the weapons officer, so her cards are more about moving and attacking. Riggs is the pilot, so it's mostly about drawing cards and dodging. So anyway, let's get to it. So you can hover over each of the enemies' ship components to see what they are. The only thing that really matters, like this missile bay might shoot a missile, but right now, this cannon is shooting 2 damage in a line. Shield is the blue and red is the hull. Shield is regeneratable and stays between turns, and then there's a special type of shield called, like, it's probably called temporary shield if I were to guess. Very intuitive. Energy cost top left. In the middle you can see what the card does, so this will do 1, and you can, if I hover over, you can see the line of attack. It comes out of the right middle here. Or sorry, just not the right middle, it comes right out of the middle. There we go. This card draws 2, this card lets me move 2. So evade is the other main mechanic. You can move to the left or right with a stack of evade, and you can stack it up. So if I could play scramble here, for example, I now have 3 evade, and I can just move out of the way of this shot. And I'll take a multi-shot here first. And that's basically it. Now you have a pretty much a full understanding of this game. The enemy, everything's hover overable, so you can understand, like, this missile bay is going to shield him, the cockpit's going to give him a status effect. I can play lunge. Oh, this got upgraded. So this card is flippable. There's other types of movement, right? Dodge is storable. This is lunge, which moves you first, so this is going to move me and then attack. It's flippable, which means I can switch it so that it moves me left instead of right as well. Shield surge doesn't seem that important. I can't really do anything interesting here though, so I'll just put up 2 shield for the future. And yeah, this is more or less it. Here's the lunge, so I can move. If I right click it, I can flip it. This is because it got upgraded, and now I can move left and take the shot. I have the shield to tank this, although his buff was +1 damage. I'm just gonna try to race him here pretty much. But yeah, throughout the fight too, there'll be little, well, I guess barks is the way to say it. They'll just be talking. It's, they've got me a few times with their dialogue. One of the conversations you have with one of the elites actually made me laugh, which is, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, I never laugh, because that's like cringe, but you know, I find that dialogue in games like this is usually fairly hit or miss, so they got me pretty good here. Oh, I can't move. What the hell am I doing? I'm coming down off of the high of playing a very busted run where I was just flying around nonstop, and I have to remember that I can't do that anymore. Flip this back. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just 1, 2, 3. Dead. End of the fight. You get a card reward. There's no money and there's no shop system in this game. You just go to a shop and you either upgrade, remove, or heal. There's no, like, econing or anything like that. And the runs are pretty quick. My first run took me about 45 minutes, which means that, you know, as you get better, you can probably bring that down to about 30 to 20 minutes if I were to imagine. What was this? Gain a chip shot at the start of every turn. Oh, this is a power, basically. And then this exhausts. Oh no, the chip shot exhausts, I see. Oh, and the card I'm carrying exhausts, I see. It's the little triangle in the bottom right corner that says exhaust. I usually just read. Feint is moved to the left, and then another copy of Scramble. I'm down for Endless Magazine. That sounds cool. You could also skip if you don't like any of these. Pathing system, you know. It's much more approachable than Slay the Spire's pathing system. Inevitably you're gonna compare this game to Slay the Spire. It has a lot of the same beats. This is a nice middle ground between binary pathing like Monster Train and Wild Frost and Slay the Spire's oh fuck, what am I looking at pathing system. Oh, we're gonna go top path here though. It's very fast. You're like right into the fight. I'm shocked at how fast things happen. Always. I'm getting hit here, aren't I? I could draw and see. Yeah, this is fine. I really wanted to play this Endless Magazine, but I don't think it's worth getting hit for. This guy's gonna buff, presumably... Oh, this is auto dodge, so he's gonna automatically dodge to the right of my first attack. So if I go like block shot here, he gets out of the way. And I think that because he has low health, he's probably gonna do that a lot of times. So I want to get my damage in now while I can. Yeah, that's what the buff is. It looks like he's just gonna auto dodge me. I have 4 shield, so I'm good. Oh, you know what? I should turn the music down a little bit. It just struck me that this is loud. Also, I'm gonna turn off background or reduce background motion and turn the music down. Or actually, you know what? I could leave it up and I will shut up for a little bit so you can get a good feel for the dialogue. Ah, okay. It stops the actual movement of the background. I honestly really like the background motion. It gives a great feel, so I'm gonna leave it on. But if I do end up doing a long-term series of this game, I will probably turn that off, just in case. Anyway, we'll multi-shot. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna miss, and he's gonna hit me for 2. Yeah, I think another big thing about these games being, again, deck builders, is they gotta knock out the aesthetic for me nowadays, and this game is very pretty, and the music is very nice. I'll do a few fights here, and I won't talk, so you can hear. Oh, draw 3 cards, wow. Acid Cannon is very good. Corrosion is good. It's basically poison. It hits through shield as well and just deals 1 per turn. I like Momentum a lot too, but I'm gonna go card draw. We'll go this way. I'll take 2 elites. I'll shut up for this fight and you can just listen, because you should have a pretty good feel for the actual gameplay now. I do have to explain this. This is a missile. This is a new type of attack, actually. These will shoot in a line. You can either dodge out of the way, which is what I'm going to do, or you can shoot them to destroy them. I'm just going to get out of the way. Nice. Eventually they'll shoot a homing missile at me. Yeah, you can mostly hear it. I'll turn the music down now. It's very nice. The boss music also goes off if I remember correctly. I can skip these. I'm not super interested in button mash, and I already have these cards. I want to go for basically what I want to try to do here is set up an infinite. So far on my first run through, I did not see a doable infinite. Let me music down. Oh, I forgot to show you the languages. Oh well. A little too quiet. Let me go up 1. That's about right. This guy has a weak spot. These weak spots take bonus damage if you hit them. I'm probably gonna go take my 4. The best thing to do here is just get out of the way of the big hit. He's putting up shields, okay. I could take a passive turn here, it's fine. We can just put up shields and set up our free damage per turn. Guess I'll get a free hit every round. I want to hit into the weakened spot. I do feel like it's kind of important, but it's expensive, you know? I can't be tanking 3. I don't think it's super worth. Oh, now it is, because I could have gone over. Could go over, shoot, and then lunge out of the way. Oh, that would have been sweet. Well, I can still do it. Go over 1. This is a temporary shield, the purple shields. So I can put that up to save my real shield on this 1 hit. Interesting. I don't have... What do I have? I can go over... Yeah, it's actually good to just put up big damage on this turn, I believe. Because I have the shield to tank this. Yeah, it's a big hit. Healing, I guess I should mention, health doesn't regenerate at the end of combat, but you will have opportunities to heal. And this is 1, 2. I need to move. It's gonna be basic shot and then just jump out of the way. Oh, I got hit here. Whoops. Oh well. I just wanted to show you that you don't heal at the end of the fight, of course. Wanted to be sure that you were aware. Let me draw 3. This is not lethal. It is lethal, never mind. Because I have chip shot. Good. Yeah, you heal at the end of the act, and you heal at the shops if you need. I don't really think I need. Evasive shot's really good. 1 damage and move. Hand cannon is damage equal to the amount of cards in your hand. Oh, that's kind of good too. Minimum this is 4. I'm gonna try that. Wasn't an elite? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's Jumbo. I'm good at this. This is my big cool attack. This is the guy that I thought was, this is a good guy. I like Jumbo a lot. This part takes double damage. I can blast him here if I can move over 2. But I like move over 2 and then draw into hand cannon would be really nice. But I think it's better to go endless magazine and just shield surge. They do give you little hints too, like my pilot there said I'll try to line up with the brittle spot. Nice little help if you're not paying attention. Of course I am paying attention because I'm a Mondo gamer. I know everything always. I take 1 here, I don't mind. I don't actually have a whole lot of movement here. I have to be careful I don't embarrass myself. Let's go quick thinking. It's probably just a chip shot, lunge, and then shield 3. It would be nice to get multi-shot, but... Oh, he lined up for me. Thanks, buddy. See you in hell. R.I.P. Barrage, deal 1, move right, deal 1, move right, deal 1, move right. Or no, deal 1, move right, deal 1, move right, deal 1. That's cool. I like second opinions a lot. This is draw 1 of each colored card from the draw pile. I'm just going to take a bunch of draw. Every 4th turn, gain an overdrive, which adds +1 damage to all attack for a turn. Gain 1 energy every time you spend 3+ energy playing a card. Permanently gain +3 max level and heal 3 on pickup. I'm down for this overcharger. Every 4th turn, gain +1. And then we get gain energy every 3rd turn. Every 5 parry cards played, gain a chip shot. So these are character-specific artifacts. As far as I can tell, you only get 1 of these per run. I might be wrong about that. But like, if I take this, I don't think I get offered another parry artifact. And this one seems cool. Hit him with the Daka, the Daka drum. I have endless magazine, so... Wait, chip shot's a parry card. Can this theoretically go infinite? This might be an infinite if you get enough endless magazines. Well, there's an idea. I haven't gotten to test out harder difficulties yet, and I didn't want to ahead of a first look. I'm happy to just play it a little bit, right? But so basically the only thing that I can't tell you for sure is, it's gonna gas me up here. I can't tell you what the replayability is. Did you just pull out a gun? Does that, what the fuck? Put that thing away. You can't shoot the enemy spaceship with your pistol. And I can't tell you how much time you're gonna get out of this game, but it's very fun. That's about all I can tell you about it for sure. Oh, curses are a different color. There is a max hand size of 10 as well. I can tell you that for sure. Oh yeah, so if I get enough chip shots, I can go infinite on chip shot. That's cool. So there is an infinite in theory. You're at... I probably just scramble out of the way here. Or, you know, I have the shield. I can tank it. This guy's over. Perish. Do love hand cannon here. Bolt is really good. It's a 0 energy evade that exhausts. I think momentum is pretty good as well, but it's Drake. This fight's in an asteroid field, so these get destroyed. I fought these exact same 2 elites last time, so I'm wondering if there's not that many elites. Could be. I don't think I would even notice. I'm gonna draw 3. I was hoping to draw Endless Magazine here, because I'm just gonna bank evade and get out of the way of his hit. This is debuffs me. I don't mind just chilling. He's not scaling up, so these will debuff me if they hit me. I think they debuff you even if you block them as well. But let's see, we're gonna draw 3 here. I drew hand cannon, very nice. Hold this L. And chip shot. Bolting out of the way of the 2 is all I really need to do here. This guy's strange because he doesn't seem. Oh, I see. His mechanic is when he hits you, he adds heat, and every time you take 3 heat, you take a hull damage. That's the deal. He doesn't seem that hard to me. The asteroids do a lot of work. Multi-stun, so stun cancels the targeted intent. Battle repair is shield 1, heal 1. That's kind of nice. Whenever you move 1 farther, lose this at the end of your turn. I'll go shield 1, heal 1. Every time your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile, gain an evade. Every time you heal 1 more. Permanently gain 2 max shield. I'm mostly going to be dodging. I'm down for... Well, I guess I'm not. Plus 2 max shield. I have no shield cards, though. I'm going to go Caffeine Rush. I'm going for Hydra. Here's our shop. Meowdy partner. Not in front of everyone, please. Yeah, true. So yeah, I can either heal 6, remove a card, or upgrade a card. I'm down to upgrade here. I want to check. Just deals 2 damage, or... Oh, it doesn't exhaust? Hey, you guys want to do an infinite? Those are going wild again. Crystal big. Yeah, same first boss. Very well. Big crystal shoots a lot of cannons, and that's it. I draw 3. Could I interest you guys in maybe doing an infinite? Am I that guy? I guess we'll see. Draw shot. And it's gonna be really hard to set up here, I think. I think this boss is gonna die before I reach it. Big crystal, big is the main thing about it. Big crystal. I don't have a move card here. I was gonna move out of the way of the 2, but I cannot. Endless Magazine, anyone? Here comes the Gratata. The Daka Daka. I can go right to... I'm 3, so I'd still get hit by this one. It's better to tank 3 and just take the 1. I wonder if there's an achievement for fighting this, or like winning this game without getting hit. I bet you could do it. Oh, there's no cards in my draw pile. That's why there's nothing drawing. Gotcha. It's definitely lunge too. There's 3 damage staring at me. I can put up... Oh, I have 6 evade. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I'll be leaving now. Keep saying we should just leave. This is a great strategy. Hey, I don't know about that, buddy. Perish. Yeah, I didn't get to do the infinite, but I need a longer fight to do it anyway. Yeah, we heal 9, we get 2 max HP. Choose a card in your draw pile, put it in your hand. Start of your turn, lose a shield and gain twice as much temporary shield. Ah, Corrosive Beam. I'm gonna go Selective Memory, that sounds like what I want. Oh, I'm wrong. So you can get multiple of hero artifacts, it looks like. Every 10th time you draw a card, gain an energy. Time you gain any shield, gain a temporary shield. Gain extra energy, your ship's cannons become weak at the start of combat and take 1 more damage. I'll take Flywheel. Okay, I was just wrong. It does at a piece of the crystal, it kind of tingles even through the gloves. I don't... Big net. Oh. What are you even gonna do with it? Science stuff. Of course. And that's Act 1. We'll do the other 2 acts. Is this... Oh, new zone. Oh, wait, have I been here before? Check out my cool gun. No, you know what? I think this is the same. Flywheel keep on turning. Let's see what I draw here. Oh, this will give me an energy, because that I draw 5, that was 3, this is 2. And then I could even go so far as to play Selective Memory. Grab Endless Magazine B. And then I just step out of the way. I'm a fool, I could have chip shotted it. Arg, wasted shot, I agree. Arg. Second Opinions only draws me a single card. So I guess I'll wait. Can blast you? For some reason he's just coming to hit my wing, which is silly. This guy is apparently scaling up over time. He's at 4 now. I'm gonna need to move 3 to get out of the way so I can scramble it. I have a little too much defense for my taste. I just want to blow things up. I'm not here to defend myself. I'm here to blast. Check out my cool gun. Attack damage equals total damage of enemies' cannons. Gain a shield. Extra battery is cool. I draw a bunch of cards, and that's +2 energy. We'll go... I kind of want to go for card removals. Can I get you anything? Yeah, I'd like to remove... The hard part about deck builders is admitting that you were wrong and removing a card that was bad to take. I won't be doing that here because I'm never wrong. I'm gonna remove basic shot for now. Well, you didn't need that, and I didn't. This is a missile enemy. He's gonna shoot a lot of missiles. See what I draw. I draw a hand cannon. Oh, I have... It's every 4th turn I have a +1. Okay. I'm definitely multi-shotting. This guy got kind of fucking blasted here. My main goal is to get out of the way of these missiles. Let's see what we can draw. We can draw a bolt. I'm gonna hold the extra battery. He's just gonna sit here and shoot missiles now. This game does have the meta, like, I don't want to say meta progression, but like, it has the, I can optimize by making sure I end this on the next turn if I want to. I'm not going to, but if that's something that you really like in Slay the Spire, it is here in this game as well with the artifacts. As I move 2 places in a random direction, block 1 and attack for 0. I'm gonna skip. Snoot? I don't think I've seen this guy before. What a little missile setup it looks like is what we're facing. Like, I could have +1 here and I could do some big boy damage, but I'm lazy. Hope these aren't homing missiles. Okay, they aren't. Because I can't stop a homing missile here, I just have to tank it. First we go draw 3. Then we go draw 3 more. The last card? Draw shot? Okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna blast a 9 here. That seems pretty good. Then we can extra battery. To move 2 out of the way of this. Can actually flip the lunge. Look at that. Oh, and I have Endless Magazine. Oh, and a chip shot. Really good turn for my overdrive, I gotta say. I wish I could have said I planned that out, but that would require me to lie to you, and I've never lied in my life. Including right now. So long, Cannoneer. Search discard, move a card to the top of the draw pile. I'm so down. Evade and draw next turn. I'm so down for Echo. I'm doing an infinite. Ooh, I haven't seen this thing before. Solar Flare? You and the enemy ship both gain 1 heat before the start of your turn. Ah, okay. And so at 3 heat you take a damage. This one has a bunch of empty slots too, where I can miss my shot, it looks like. Ah, you know what? I didn't need to move all the way over. Almost certainly I'm going to get hit by this heat, assuming it pierces my shield. Which I almost think it won't, because that's kind of wild if it does, because this is just force damage then. But I guess it's force damage on them as well. Endless magazine. Heat does 1? Yeah, so I could set up a little shield idea here. We'll see if this actually hurts me through the shield. Let's see. Oh. An end of turn. Okay. Wait, is it? No, it's not lethal. No way. I'll just put up a big shield here. Let's see. Do I take 1? Okay, it does pierce shield. Not that crazy, though. 3 turns is a long time, is what I take away from this. Multi-shot. We got it. I only took 1. Not a big deal. Juke? Move 3 times randomly. You know, I gotta tell you, I think I'm okay. Whenever you have no cards, draw a card. Oh, fun. +3, +1 max health and heal each time you defeat a boss or elite. It's a little late, but I could take this. And we'll go... All enemy cockpits start with weak. Every time an attack misses by 1. I'll take the... That other one is if you miss an attack by 1 space, you deal 1 damage instead. Getting a weird signal. Offering from another timeline. Take 1 of the 3 Isaac cards. No, I don't want that. No, thank you. Isaac was one of the other characters. Oh, fuck. Who's this guy? Well, his cannon is brittle. It's also threatening a 4. So I'm probably supposed to just get out of the way here. Or, think about this. Consider the following. What if I got in the way instead? I'm gonna get out of the way now, but I want you to know I thought about getting in the way. This thing looks scary. Search discard for Endless Magazine, move it to the top. You know, this is it. This is the infinite right here. I can feel it coming. This guy's got a lot of HP. I draw. Endless Magazine again. I should pick up draw from the draw or from the discard pile maybe if there's any cards like that. Hold on. Is this anything in here I want? No, you know, I just get out of the way. I can feel it. I'm gonna do it to him here. 2 chip shots. I probably should have drawn actually, so I could be faster along. Shield Surge puts me to 4. I can get out of the way. This is gonna debuff me, it would appear. Abyssal Visions. Hey, I don't want those. You can take them back. Don't say glorp glorp to me. This guy appears to be scaling. Okay, so we go Second Opinions. Selective Memory. I draw Endless Magazine. Here we are. I've got 3. Search discard, move a card to the top of the draw pile. Oh, I'm gonna take so much damage for this. Oh, fuck. I get what I deserve, honestly. 1, 2, 3. Did Riggs say, "Ah, I spilled my boba"? I've never seen that line before, but I have this caffeine rush, which is boba tea. Huh. Alright, well, I have to leave now. But I almost had the infinite finished. I got what I deserved. If shield equals 0, outgoing shield equals 0, total stun, end turn. Oh, I see. No, this sets my shield to 0, cancels their shield, cancels all of their incoming attacks, and ends my turn. Energy? No, never that. This is ricochet missiles instead of destroying them when you shoot at them. And when you miss by 1, I'll take ricochet paddle. I think it's cool. I refuse to heal because that admits that I made a mistake and I would never do that. The end. Draw from the exhaust pile, draw from the discard pile. Actually, can I? Yeah, I would like to remove a card, I think. Let me give it a basic shot. And we get our second major boss. It's Evil Riggs. Hello, Evil Riggs. I mean, look at that fucking jacket, dude. I gotta give me one of those. It's gonna put up temporary shields. It's weak in the middle. I have no draw. So I guess I'll just chill. It's fine. Listen to this boss music go off, by the way. Oh, that was through temporary shields, I see. Can interrupt these missile shots, but okay. I'm gonna tank 1 here to put up my first of the infinites. This thing has a lot of health. Right, so now if I go... This does 2, 1, 2. I'm taking 5. Go. I mean, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. I can't play draw shot. I should not play like this. I'm making a terrible mistake. I didn't even want to draw any of these. Very bad choices, but I know what I'm here to do. If I die doing this, it's fine. Ooh, I agree. Have no fear. Be not afraid. I'm just cycling the deck real quick. This is an econ turn. We put up our shields. What I need to do here is get out of the way. So I'm going to turn that missile around. I think it's basic dodge and then I'm out. I'll take 1, but it's on the shield. And I could even go draw 2 here. Yeah, there's another Endless Magazine done. I've got 3. Holy moly, I'm gonna do it. Don't die too fast. I need to do my infinite. Everyone's gonna clap and go, whoa, he's doing the infinite. Whoa, wow. He did it. I'm gonna do it. They're gonna applaud me. Wait, it doesn't even go infinite. Hang on a minute. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna call this an infinite. It's just gonna generate 1. It's not gonna generate 5. It was fun to dream. You were probably sitting there going, what the fuck is this guy talking about infinite? It'd be infinite if I could count. It's still pretty good. Should have gone for the hull or the cockpit there. They're dead. Alright, we will never speak of this again. There was never an infinite here. X equals shield, overdrive X, shield equals 0. That's pretty good, actually. So it turns all my shield into overdrive, which is bonus damage, and then decreases by 1 at the end of every turn. Ace is also pretty good. You get 1 free evade every turn, but I'm going to go inverter. You can evade every turn. You can only grab more than 3 evade at a time. I'm actually kind of down for that. Glass Cannon's okay. All non-parry card damage deals 1 less. Can you see my deck? All of my damage is parry. Parry's purple. I'm down for power diversion. Alright, final area. Let's get into it. Entering new zone. Was it called triple question mark last time? I don't remember. You know what I remember? Killing. I remember blood. If I inverter here, I think I'll just die. So I guess I won't do that, because I don't want to die, I don't believe. This guy has 7 health, oh god. Okay. I probably should have played hand cannon, but I'm going to continue to bank dodge here. That feels like the play. I haven't been making much use of the cockpit thing, but on this turn, I'm pretty sure I just kill. Come to think of it. Oh, weaken isn't double damage, it's +1 damage. I see. That's why I haven't been doing as much as I expected. Still good with this Endless Magazine. It's very good to combo that with Chip Shot, I think. I understand. I'm learning as I go. Why did I walk in here? Someone tell me what the fuck I thought I was doing. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. I'm not counting, I can't count. I kill. You know what we kill off of? We kill off of vibes. Multi-shot, this is upgraded to give me 3 attacks, and then this is upgraded to lose exhaust, but give 1 less, I think. Multi-shot A is the way. I'll go for a repair. Sorry, not a repair, but like an upgrade here for sure. Multi-shot A looks good here. Let's just run on through. It's Brack? Crab time. Does he not have a cockpit? Oh, he doesn't have a cockpit. Well, that's a shame, because I kind of needed that. You were supposed to have a cockpit that I could shoot for bonus damage. What are these? Attack drone Mark II. Shoots a 2 damage shot once per turn. Let's see what we draw into. Was he just gonna put a bunch of drones out and then run away from me? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna inverter myself up to +5, because it only counts down by 1 per turn. And then I'll just put multi-shot on top. So I'm gonna have +4 next turn. Secret, this missile can't dodge. Or I can't dodge this. We let this guy join the team. Anyway, hold this 15, buddy. Yeah, okay. That seemed pretty strong. Panic A, move left 2, shield 1, block, or attack 0. This actually isn't terrible. Add wave beam, a 2 damage piercing attack. I think I'm pretty happy with my setup. I need more shields. Ooh, this fight's cool. So this thing starts at 7, and we're walled in here. We can't actually move outside of the wall. I wonder, so what happens is when I shoot it, it wakes up. I wonder if I can wait. I'm not gonna wait, I'm just gonna send it here. It heals. It looks like you can actually one-tap it. That'd be kind of cool if I could do that one time. Discard your drop help, put it in your hand. I'm just gonna shield up here. I'm not too worried about this thing, because I have, any quick thinking. I'd love to draw inverter here, and then just say hold this. Yeah. I do seem pretty strong at just blowing enemies out of the water right now. Selective memory looks good. We have no, I'm never gonna play that. Draw 2 cards on the first turn? Hell yeah. Hello, Smith. It's called the Cobalt. This is a missiler ship. And then it goes... I can go inverter for 3. Where's his cockpit? Does he have one? Oh, this is the cockpit. I'm looking at it. I don't have any card draw, so it's just inverter and then hold this 16. And then I echo it back. I have 1 dodge. I could 2 to the right. There we go. He's pretty done for. Goodbye. Don't talk to me, you're dead. I didn't even read what the effect was, Solar Wave. I'm just gonna cruise to the end here, I think. First attack each turn pierces. When random enemy part is made brittle at the start of the fight, part is not marked as brittle until damaged. I'm down for that. More brittle is cool. Faulty jump point, we are way too close to a black hole. If we don't jettison something right now, we're in serious trouble. Oh, that's nice. You know what? I'm willing to admit that I was wrong. Although I think this is actually better later on. I'm gonna send out Draw Shot. This thing's got a lot of health, and the fight gimmick is that it has corrosion, so it just takes damage over time every turn. It's a cool fight. Just got a new draw pile. Can I hide? I can. I have draw 3. I'm gonna pick up inverter here. The combo is what we're playing for now. So I draw 3, I hit shield surge, play extra battery. You can chip shot now, just to be sure. I'm not going to count how many cards I have in hand. This game could use a indicator to tell me how many cards I have, actually. Anyway, you can hold this 15. Actually, I think I need to dodge. That's right. I think. And then, I mean, I'd love to, I guess I could, I have +3 here. We can go, it's just gotta be bring back multi-shot, right? And then, oh, this is the part that's brittle. Oh, brittle is double damage. Oh, and I found that. And then it holds this 32. Whoa. Okay, well, you're out of here, buddy. So we're gonna want to do a lot of searching for which part is brittle, I see. Endless magazine? No, I've renounced my ways. Big shield is good though. A shield card is nice. You remove 2 cards at repair yards. Pick up your missile bay gains armor. Sure. I guess I could have removed 2 here as well, but it doesn't seem all that good. I think I'm gonna ditch the endless magazine. And this is final boss. Turn away now if you don't want to see the final boss fight, by the way. Here it is. Oh, I should have dropped hand cannon. That was the better pick. Okay, so the goal here is going to be to figure out which part is brittle. Put up our big shield. Is it this one? No. And then I move on. It's not this one. I guess we could check here. These are concussible, by the way. I don't think I mentioned this, but these get interrupted if I shoot them. Drop pile and put it in your hand. We could go grab inverter on this turn to give myself a +3. It's not terrible. I'll even go +4. I have a lot of health to play with, so I don't really mind. But we'll just lunge left. I'm fishing for the brittle. I don't have another dodge. It's okay, I can hold this. Do I have a multi-shot in here? I do. That'll be good next turn. He threw some trash on me. It could be this one, but it's armored. I don't really want to hit into armor. I guess I'll take Bolt. I can't actually, because this is an empty shot, and I know these aren't it, so I guess I just move over one and go hit big time. My inverter play is not looking so great. I need to be out of the way of this 5. Let's just keep drawing. Or I guess I could just go for it. If this is the weak spot, I do win the fight, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, fuck, it is. Nice. Oh, that was good. Oh, cool. And then this is story stuff. You get to pick a character who becomes stronger. I'll do parry this time. You get a little storyline dump, which I will I'll let you read for yourself because I don't want to read all of this. And then, actually, I'm not going to play the memories. I'll leave these for you to see for yourself, come to think of it. And we'll go to the end screen. So you can check out the seed, you can see the ship, the normal end of run stuff. It's almost exactly the same amount of time that I had on the last run, come to think of it. But yeah, this is Cobalt Core. This game's really good. I was blown away. It's a lot of fun. It feels very smooth. And the build's actually, I mean, that build that I played was cool. Hey, here's a multi-shot, hold this L, eat this 32, sit down, loser. Sweet. So yeah, if you find this game interesting, let me know. I'm interested in running a series on it if you find yourself interested as well. And for now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. I'll have a link in the description. No affiliate link for this one, it'll just be a Steam. But you can pick up the game for yourself. It's, oh, I forgot to tell you how much it is. Oh, I think it's, how much is this game? I just kind of got right into it. I forgot about the normal first look stuff. The game is $18 right now. Definitely worth checking out. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.